There's a quiet little voice that creeps into the minds of many women after 50. It whispers things like, "Fashion is for the young." It tells you that bold prints, playful cuts, or trendy handbags are best left to the 20-somethings. And slowly, almost without noticing, we begin to retreat. We reach for the safe choices, the age-appropriate pieces. We stop wearing what once made our hearts skip a beat. But today, I want to invite you to gently challenge that belief. Not to dress younger, not to be someone you're not, but to embrace a truth that's often overlooked. Style doesn't expire. A woman at 60 can be 10 times more captivating than a 26-year-old if she knows her body, owns her presence, and dresses not to impress others, but to walk confidently beside herself. That kind of beauty, it's timeless. I'm a fashion designer, yes, but more than designing clothes, what I truly love is designing experiences. And there's nothing more rewarding than the moment a woman slips into something I've styled, looks in the mirror and says, "Oh my gosh, I've never seen myself look this beautiful." In this video, I'll be your personal style guide through 6 uplifting chapters. Together, we'll explore silhouettes, textures, colors, and tips that help you look elegant, feel lighter, and radiate your unique energy. At 50, 60, and beyond. We won't chase trends. We'll build a wardrobe that reflects you, your strength, your softness, your story. And if you've been searching for a space to feel inspired, encouraged, and beautifully seen, hit that subscribe button for Bold After 50. Because here, we're not clinging to youth. We're learning how to shine in the skin we're in and women in their 50s and 60s. You don't need to look younger. You just need to know how to shine. If there's one thing, I always find myself saying to the women I work with in the fitting room, it's this. You don't need to dress to look younger. You just need to dress to honor the beauty you have right now. Because here's the truth. Nothing is more magnetic than a woman who knows herself. At 50, 60, and beyond, you no longer need to chase the latest trend, blend into a crowd, or wear something in style, just because a magazine says so. What you do need is to find pieces that make you smile the moment you put them on because they feel like you. Confident, elegant, grounded, alive. ITS not age that makes US look older, ITS bad styling. One of the most common fashion traps women over 50 fall into is believing that playing it safe equals looking better. So we reach for oversized tops to hide the belly, dark colors to hide our age, big bags for practicality. And little by little, we disappear. Not just our figure, but our personality, our sparkle, even our reflection in the mirror. Style doesn't come with an age limit, but how you style yourself can either age you by a decade or make you glow like you just walked off the cover of a lifestyle magazine. Picture this. A pair of well-fitted, straight-leg trousers in a soft beige or cream. A silky blouse with a subtle drape at the neckline, or a crisp button-down with sleeves rolled just above the wrist. A lightweight scarf tied effortlessly at the neck. A pair of low-heeled slingbacks or classic mules. A structured leather handbag, black or wine red, no flashy logos, just clean and classy. Nothing flashy. But every piece whispering confidence and quiet elegance. That's the kind of look that turns heads. Fashion loves shape. Don't hide yours under a box. One big mistake many women make in midlife is going too oversized, too often. And I get it. The waist isn't as trim, the shoulders start to slope a little, But ironically, hiding behind baggy clothes often makes your figure look more undefined. The key: structure with softness. Choose pieces that gently follow your shape without clinging too tight. A classic wrap dress, for instance, with a soft fabric like silk or draped cotton, cinched just slightly at the waist, will flatter your form far more than a shapeless shift dress. You don't need to reveal everything, just hint at your curves. Let your clothes softly say, "I've lived, I've learned, and I know exactly where my beauty lives." Color, the right tone makes all the difference. So many women think, "I'm older now, I should stick to black, gray, or dark neutrals." But those colors can drain your complexion, dim your presence, and mute your personality. What you need: softer, warmer, brighter tones that bring life to your skin and light to your eyes. Here's a quick guide. If your skin leans warm or golden, go for shades like cream, caramel, olive green, terracotta, coral pink. If your skin has cooler undertones, try powder blue, soft gray, blush pink, lavender, or cool silver. If your hair has turned silver or white, a soft ivory or pastel tone can brighten your entire face. No heavy makeup needed. Fashion is light. Don't let dull colors pull you into the shadows. Reviving your style starts small, not with surgery, but with detail. Sometimes the transformation doesn't begin with a new wardrobe. It starts with a better belt, a fresh haircut, a bold lipstick in deep red, the way you roll up your sleeves with a bit of flair. I once styled a 62-year-old woman who had only worn gray for decades. Her posture was shy, her voice low. I introduced her to a soft ivory blouse, a chocolate silk scarf, high-waisted trousers, and small pearl earrings. She looked in the mirror, and tears welled up. After 30 years, she finally saw herself again. And she realized she was still beautiful. You don't need to dress to look younger. You need to dress to look more you. Because at 50, 60, or 70, you don't need to compete with 30. You've gained something far more powerful: wisdom, character, and a presence that doesn't need to shout. And that's the true essence of style. In the next part, I'll walk you through the specific cuts and silhouettes. Fabrics. They can age you or elevate you. Hey friend, when we talk about fashion after 50, the conversation often revolves around fit, length, color, or silhouette. But there's one element that often flies under the radar: fabric. Fabric is like the voice of your outfit. It can softly whisper, "I'm elegant, timeless, and refined." Or it can shout, "I'm stiff, outdated, and hanging on for dear life." And the amazing thing: sometimes all it takes to completely transform your look isn't a new style. It's simply a better fabric. One fabrics that can age you without mercy. In our 20s, glowing skin and youthful energy let us get away with almost anything. But after 50, as our skin becomes thinner and more delicate, what we wear against it matters so much more. Certain fabrics, even if trendy, can actually work against you. Cheap polyester. It doesn't breathe, traps body odor, wrinkles oddly, and under strong lighting, can give off a shiny, plastic look. It tends to make you look stiff and, frankly, less refined than you are. Heavy or stiff cotton. Even though it's natural, bulky cotton or canvas can make your figure look boxy, highlighting areas that have softened with age. It lacks flow and ends up adding years instead of grace. Thin or sheer fabrics used wrong. Low-quality chiffon or overly transparent lace can come off as awkward rather than elegant. They don't flatter mature skin, they spotlight it, and not in a good way. 2. Fabrics that flatter and love you back. As a designer, here's what I tell my clients in their 50s and 60s. Look for softness. Look for movement. Look for fabrics that make your body feel loved, not exposed. Linen blends. Pure linen is beautiful but wrinkles like crazy. A linen blend mixed with viscose or cotton keeps the breezy elegance without the creases. A neutral beige linen blend dress is the perfect mix of everyday casual and refined chic, perfect for brunch, a garden party, or a walk around town. Silk, there's a reason silk is a forever favorite. It catches the light in the most flattering way and brings elegance to even the simplest outfit. Whether it's a silk blouse, midi skirt, or scarf, silk softens your look and feels absolutely luxurious. You don't have to wear a head-to-toe silk outfit, a silk top with linen trousers, a silk dress with a light cashmere cardigan. These pairings are magic, effortless and elevated. Cashmere and lightweight wools. There's nothing more graceful on a cool day than a soft, neutral cashmere sweater. It hugs your body without bulk, offers warmth without weight, and screams sophistication quietly. Crepe and draped fabrics. Crepe has a subtle texture that flows beautifully and doesn't cling in the wrong places. A wrap dress, a soft blouse, or a flowy crepe skirt adds that gentle movement that makes your body feel lighter and your style feel more alive. 3. Fabric weight and draping, the secret duel. It's not just about what the fabric is, it's about how it behaves. If it's too thin, it'll reveal everything underneath, from undergarment lines to skin texture. Too thick and it'll weigh you down, literally and visually. Here's the trick. Go for medium weight, fluid fabrics. Ones that skim rather than cling, move rather than stiffen. That way, you don't have to worry about what's underneath, because what people will notice is how gracefully you move. 4. Fabric should feel like you. Don't just dress to look tidy. Dress to feel something. Does your skin light up when it touches silk? Do you feel comforted by the softness of a cashmere wrap? The emotional connection you have with your clothing matters more than most people realize. When your outfit feels good on your body, you stand taller, you smile more easily, and you walk into the room with quiet confidence. That's not vanity, that's alignment. 5. My honest advice, after working with dozens of women like you. I've worked with so many incredible women, 55, 60, even 70 years old, who came to me confused and discouraged. Sweetheart, they'd say, I just don't know how to dress anymore. And I didn't change their entire wardrobe. I didn't swap out their color palette or give them high fashion trends. I simply changed the fabric, and their face lit up. One woman looked at herself and said, almost tearfully, "Why didn't I know this sooner? So here's my advice to you. If you only change one thing in your closet this week, make it the fabric. Touch it, feel it, wear it. Let your body be held by it. When you slip into something soft, breathable, and beautifully made, you realize dressing in your 60s isn't about trying to look younger. It's about learning how to love your skin, your shape, and your journey in a whole new way." Up next, we'll dive into how to style outfits that create a flattering silhouette, no shapewear, no fuss, just smart layering, proportion tricks, and a few cuts that do all the heavy lifting for you. Choose fabrics that let your body breathe and your style flourish. One of the most overlooked, yet persistent mistakes many women over 50 make: forgetting about fabric. We're drawn in by colors, patterns, or price tags, and we forget one crucial thing. Our bodies at this stage of life simply don't tolerate fabric the way they used to in our 20s. As we age, our skin becomes more sensitive. Humid weather, think southern summers, or those unpredictable in-between season days, can turn clingy, stiff, or non-breathable fabrics into the enemy. They trap heat, wrinkle in all the wrong places, and strip away the elegance of even the most carefully chosen outfit. So, what fabrics should you be reaching for when you've stepped into the most refined, radiant chapter of life? Let me introduce you to 3 fabric families I like to call the holy trinity of effortless elegance. These don't just flatter the body, they let your skin breathe, your mood lift, and your style shine. 1. Linen, when wrinkles become a work of art. Linen has long been the queen of summer fashion, and for good reason. Some shy away from its natural wrinkles, but here's the truth. Those wrinkles are what give linen its easy, lived-in charm. They whisper of slow mornings, confidence, and a deep connection to comfort. Linen is perfect for women 50 and up. It's airy, soft, and gives your body room to move and breathe. No tightness, no pinching, no rigid structure, just the freedom to be you. Try a beige or soft olive linen dress, pair it with a handmade straw bag and minimalist sandals, and you'll see what I mean. It's not about looking perfect. It's about feeling beautiful without effort. 2. Silk, for the days you want to feel special. The silk isn't just a fabric, it's a quiet statement. It doesn't scream for attention, but somehow it always makes you stand out. For women over 50, I always suggest owning at least a few silk pieces. A pearl-toned silk blouse, a flowy silk midi dress in blush or deep burgundy, a petite silk scarf for your neck, your bag handle, or even your wrist. Silk reflects light in the most flattering way. It smooths out the appearance of your skin and brings a natural glow, especially when paired with silver hair or a timeless Bob 3 cotton. The kindness woven into every thread. Simple doesn't mean boring. A high-quality cotton piece can be your everyday go-to if you know what to look for. The key: avoid cheap, flimsy cotton that loses shape, pills, or clings in the wrong places. Instead, invest in cotton poplin, Pima cotton, organic blends, or Japanese woven cotton. These are soft, durable, and incredibly polished. A crisp, well-cut white cotton shirt. That's a wardrobe essential that can serve you for 10 years. Trust me, it's worth the upgrade. 4. Balance between structure and movement. Fabric isn't just about texture, it's about how it moves. At this stage in life, your clothes should support your shape where needed and glide where they don't. Picture this: a bamboo fabric midi dress with a soft waistband and a hemline that dances as you walk. Nothing flashy, just quietly captivating. That's the kind of style women over 50-60 deserve: fluid, flattering, and free. 5. Fabric isn't just surface, it shapes your energy. A dress might make you look good, but the right fabric, it makes you feel right inside your own skin. And that feeling, that deep sense of ease, is the real essence of elegance. No lipstick or designer handbag can replace that. When your clothes move with your breath, when they lift rather than restrict, you radiate confidence that no brand can sell. Fabric is a quiet whisper to your soul that says, Today, you're not just dressed well, you're living well. So next time you shop, don't just ask, does this fit? Ask, does this free me? Don't just look for the right size, look for the right feeling. And above all, remember, women over 50 don't chase trends. They set them. Because at this age, you are the style. When you're outside, matches your soul, choosing colors that flatter your skin and spirit after 50. Here, as something we often overlook in fashion, especially after 50, colors don't just speak through your clothes, they speak for you. The right colors can brighten your face, soften your skin, highlight your eyes, while the wrong ones can wash you out, make you look tired, or even make you feel invisible in a crowd. As a designer, I've worked with countless women over 50. And one of the most transformative changes I've seen, no cosmetic procedures required, is simply this: choosing colors that suit your skin and essence at this stage of life. Your skin changes. Your color palette should too. As we enter midlife, our skin naturally loses some of its youthful glow. No matter how committed you are to skincare, the brightness, bounce, and underlying rosy tones start to shift. That's why the colors that flattered you in your 30s might not do the same now. For example, jet black might make your skin look pale or tired. Pale nude shades could blur your facial definition. Bright oranges or lemony yellows might cast shadows and highlight dullness. But that doesn't mean you have to avoid bold or bright colors altogether. It just means choosing shades that harmonize with the tone of your skin today. Find your color, warm, cool, or neutral. Here's a quick and easy tip to find your undertone. If gold jewelry looks best on you, you likely have a warm undertone. If silver suits you more, you're probably cool-toned. If you look great in both, lucky you, you're neutral. Once you know your undertone, you can start building a color wardrobe that enhances your natural beauty. Warm tones: rust, olive, moss green, caramel beige, brick red, chocolate brown. Cool tones: dusty rose, lilac, navy blue, silver gray, soft ivory. Neutral tones: cream, ink blue, wine red, charcoal, quartz green. And after 50, it's often best to lean into colors that are rich, soft, and layered. They add elegance, depth, and are easier to mix and match. Color is not just for your skin, it's for your soul. Color isn't only about how it looks on you, it's about how it feels on you. If you're a quiet, introspective person, don't force yourself into cherry red or highlighter orange just because it's on trend. On the flip side, if you're playful and outgoing, don't mute yourself with grays and beige just to dress your age. The most powerful style is the one that reflects who you truly are. Some guidance from my own experience. For the thoughtful, introspective woman, smoky blue, deep plum, cool taupe, soft gray beige. For the bold, magnetic woman, burgundy, eggplant, charcoal with a sheen. For the joyful, spirited woman, jade green, blush pink, honey gold. Try it at home. Your mirror knows best. Not sure which shades are your best friends? Try this. Stand in front of a mirror with natural daylight. Near a window is ideal. Hold up fabrics or tops in different colors near your face. Watch closely. Which shades make your skin glow, your eyes stand out, and your lips look more alive? That's your color. Don't just rely on a salesperson saying, "This will make you look younger." Let your reflection do the talking. Many women over 50 stick with dark colors because they believe it's simpler, safer, or less likely to draw attention. But that's old thinking. These days, a woman who knows her colors is a woman who holds the secret to her own radiance. You don't have to wear neon or florals to stand out. You can be a quiet, elegant white orchid in a garden full of noise, graceful, subtle, and unforgettable. And guess what? Each decade brings new colors to discover. Don't be afraid to explore. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Because the moment you start beauty after 50 isn't meant to be hidden. It's meant to shine. My dear friend, if you've stayed with me all the way from the beginning, thank you, truly. Not just for listening to the words of a fashion designer like me, but for listening to yourself. For looking in the mirror, not to spot flaws, but to recognize the beauty still living in every fold of your story. Together, we've taken a journey. We've challenged outdated fashion rules about women over 50 and 60. We've learned to understand our bodies and dress to celebrate our curves. We've broken the limits of color and discovered how the right tones light up our skin. We've talked about fabric and accessories like the soundtrack that elevates your presence. And most importantly, we've reminded ourselves that style isn't about trends. It's about truth. You might think, but I'm just an ordinary woman. I don't need to dress up. But here's what I believe. Style isn't a luxury. It's self-respect. Every well-fitted blazer, every soft scarf draped just right, every pair of shoes that makes you feel steady, it's all a whisper to yourself. I am worth it. In your 20s, you dress to impress. In your 30s, maybe to express your role in the world. But in your 50s and beyond, you dress to come home to yourself. It doesn't take much. Just a tailored jacket that hugs your frame, a flowing pair of palazzo pants, a leather bag in a shape that speaks to you. And suddenly you glow, in your own way, in your own rhythm. I always tell my clients in their 50s and 60s, style doesn't live in your closet. It lives in your eyes, when you know you're wearing something that feels just right. And nothing brings me more joy than seeing a woman walk out the door with her shoulders back, her smile soft, and her eyes sparkling like they're guarding a secret. That secret, I'm still beautiful, I'm still vibrant, and I still deserve to shine. So if something in this video stirred something in you, if it made you want to open that closet again, pick out your favorite earrings, or finally try on that top you thought wasn't for you, then please hit the subscribe button for Bold After 50. Because this isn't just a YouTube channel. This is a space where women over 50 come back to themselves, where we don't dress for occasions, we dress for our spirit, where every video is a gentle reminder. You're not too old to be beautiful. You just needed to remember how to love yourself again.